part 2 of doing my hip hop level 1 that I make my students do. I made a part 1 kind of explaining the series. If you want to see that, check out, it's going to be dance levels playlist on my TikTok. And let's get started. So we're on column 2 of level 1 of hip hop. So first we have the pump and the roll. This is what I call it. I think other places call it different, but my studio growing up, we always did this in every hip hop dance, and I think it's just fun. So pumping it, we pump it and we roll it, and we pump it. Kid you not, this was every single one of my middle school hip hop dances. Don't know why, but it's fun. And I usually like to make them bounce when they do it. It just makes it more fun. Okay, next is grapevines. So like, there's like the jazzy way, but in hip hop, it's a little bit more relaxed. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes for a little spice, I have them do 1, 2, 3.4, 5, 6, 7.8. That's just a fun way to do it. And we don't have to like worry about being like up on our toes and perfect. We just have fun with it. Isolations. There's a variety of isolations, but how I have them kind of like warm up in some of the basics, we practice head movements. We haven't practiced shoulder movements. Up and down, up and down. Midsection, going side to side. And front to back, although that one's a little harder. And hips. Or doing it like this. There's a variety of isolations, but those are kind of some of the basics. I'm gonna skip this one and come back to it at the end. Next is a kickball change. I'm gonna do it the way that my dance teacher taught me in 6th grade because it's funny. We did kickball change, boom, boom. I don't know why, but that's fun. But yeah, kickball change, you just kick, ball change. Okay. In this one, you do in a variety of styles of dances. The last one, there's different names for this. I call it one thing just because it helps my kids remember it. There's another name for it that I've heard other people call it, and I can't think of it, but if you have another name for this, let me know in the comments. I think some people called it a leg stand or something like that. We call it a half star, which I will explain in a second, but basically it's just this little move right here. And the reason we call it a half star is because there's a move called a star where you're like this, but like this is like the half version of it, but we just like to do this in some of our dances. And it's just a cool little slide that leg out. So if you have another name for that, let me know. But yeah, that is the whole second column of level 1. I'd say that I did those pretty successful. Let's move on to the last one.